This thing still work, bro? Oh shit. Spooky. No, I can't see the TikTok chat. It's fried, bro. It might be fried. Boys, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me see if it still works, bro. Oh my god, it still works. Yeah, damn. Look at that. It still works, bro. It still works, bro. Gotta figure out how to get this thing back going, bro. Shit. Shout out everybody tuning in, man. Shout out to everybody. Go ahead. Get this game popped on open, bro. Get this game on open. Oh my god. A Madden stream? This is crazy. Crazy work, crazy work, crazy work. Oh my god, bruh. I heard they hold on this. How bad is it? How bad is it conversion? Does anybody know? Does anybody know offhand how bad this conversion is, bro? Does anybody know how bad it is? Is it like awful? If it's awful, bro, I'm gonna be sick. I would be sick if it's that bad, bro. There's no way it's awful, right? 10? Like 10 coins per star? Don't tell me it's 10 per. If it's 10 per, I'm sick. Jace. Jace. I'll tell you, Jace. Let me tell you this. I saw your comment today, bro. I swear, when I've been posting TikToks, and this is on me, bro. I'm sorry for leaving you high and dry. When I've been posting TikToks, I gotta be honest. I've not been on them comments, bro. I've been on my YouTube grind, brother. I've been on the YouTube grinded, brother. That is for sort of. But I saw your comment today, and I was like, wow. I was like, my guy Jace. I had to, bro. I had to go live. Click convert, yes, sir. I am on it. Fartmaster32. Gotta follow YouTube. I forgot about that. Yes, let me go ahead. I gotta put this up on the screen. I promise you, Fartmaster. I will go ahead. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not even trying to laugh at the name. It's actually cracking me up. Where the fuck? I'm trying to find my YouTube panel. There we go. Oh, that shit. Why is it like that though? I don't want my shit like that. All right, let me go ahead and delete this real quick. Sorry, boys. Okay, let me go ahead and hit convert. Let's see. Let's see. 150k. I mean, like, I'll take the coins, but like, dog, that is ass. That is ass for how hard it was to like earn that currency. That is awful. They really hold people with that shit. I cannot. No lies, no lies. They did really bad by that. Oh god, they did. Properties, social media pop-up paint. Okay, let's replace this then. My apologies. Downloads. Ah, there we go. Now show it. There we go. Put that hole in the middle of the screen. Bang. All right, bro. What? I got like 12,000 right now. Yeah, yeah, bro. That conversion was bad, bro. That conversion was bad. I had 119,000. I got 115k. That's crazy. So that's what, like 1.25. Yoinks! I haven't played Madden in ages, but bro, I missed you, hella twin. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. So, Jace, we are now, obviously already had one kiddo, but the reason why it haven't really been streaming is we're on kiddo number 2 now, bro. Sissy probably so happy until you won the Super Bowl. Yeah, bro. There's a new sissy, bro. There's 2 sissies now. That's really why I haven't been live, bro. Rams are bad. Here goes greatest, bro. Goes greatest, bro. Still on it, bro. Still on it. Oh my god, Rams are bad. Y'all know we coming. Well, y'all know we're bringing belt this year. Don't lie. Y'all are terrified. Can I raise your team? Of course, Fartmaster. Do you have PlayStation Fart Master? I could just send you my PSN that you can send it to. Bro, my PS5 would have made me mad. It's time to start it up. Oh, damn. Congrats, bro. Yeah, thank you, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, that's kind of, it was early March, so that's kind of around the time I low-key dipped on y'all. Not intentionally, but like I just, it's kind of hard with 2 kiddos, and like I've been at home, so trying to just soak up as much time as I can. I go back to work, off for like a month and a half. I go back to work Monday. Wow, picking the kids up. Yeah, bro. Jace, you're not wrong, bro. Hey, babe. I know you can't say anything back right now, but Jace is upset that I picked the kids over him. So genuinely the glow, big bro. Nothing better than having a family to lean back on. Of course, bro. Of course. Rams are bad. We're still saying Rams are bad. I'm sick, bro. I'm sick. I mean, this is just false. Like y'all know the Rams are coming with belts here. Be honest. Do y'all really genuinely believe any other team in the NFC West is gonna win the division and win the Super Bowl this year besides the Rams? Jace, I'm sorry. I can at least say this. We both know that the Niners aren't going to do shit. The Niners are terrible. Let's be honest. The Niners are awful, bro. The Niners are bad, bro. Hold on. Can we pull back up that score of that fucking game? What the hell was the score of that game, bro? Let me see this shit real quick. Niners. This was a playoff game, right? Y'all did I shut it to a playoff game and did this? Niners, Seahawks. This was a playoff game, right? Y'all pulled it to a playoff game and did this though? Hold on. Hold the fuck on. Hold on, because I know this nigga's trolling me. Yeah, Niners or Seahawks like usual. I mean, there's like nobody that believes in the Niners at all. Yo, I'm gonna take a pic of my team. My internet could load. What's your PS? I'm gonna put it in the chat. Mr. Fartmaster. I'm sorry, bro. I'm not even trying to laugh at your name, bro. It's actually cracking me up. Hold on, bro. Let me pull this fucking game. Let me pull this fucking game up. I know y'all see this shit. Does that shit say 41-6? Does that say 41-6? Is that what that says? Can I pin it? Yeah, let me see. What the fuck can I... Bro, hold on. Oh my god, Jace, you're that guy. I was about to fucking be lost. I'm lost on this TikTok streaming shit, bro. Yeah, greatest. You got to answer for this shit, bro. That shit says 15 for 27, 140, and 1 interception. Their running back almost ran for as many yards as your quarterback passed for, and y'all lost by 35. Y'all were down 35, and the fucking other team's running back had damn near as many rushing yards as your quarterback did passing yards. Hold on, bro. Highest paid QBs. I gotta see this fucking list, bro. I gotta see this shit. That shit say Brock Purdy top 10 highest paid, and he lost that much. Oh my god, nigga is ass, bro. Oh, Brock Purdy is so bad, bro. Oh my god. Ooh, Brock Purdy is some shit. That shit says Brock Purdy leading rushing year. Oh man, this is awful. A 40-year-old staff is better than Purdy. I'm sorry, Matthew Stafford could be 50 and be better than Brock Purdy. That shit is embarrassing, bro. We gotta tighten up, greatest. Something's gotta be done, bro. Something's gotta be done about that, family. A man who's seen Ghosted Sammy D is better than Purdy. I mean, what does this nation come to, bro? Never thought I'd see the day. Never thought I'd see the day. I mean, I knew I'd see the day that Brock Purdy would be ass. I mean, he's a 49ers quarterback. They're all ass. Oh, man. The last 49ers quarterback to win a Super Bowl is Sam Darnold, by the way. Draft day. Are you streaming it? Nah, probably not. I do want to hop on here, though. This epic daydream. I'm going to assume this is you, Mr. Fartmaster. Rams are bad. Here we go. Oh my god, unless it's 1833, bro. I'm saying, bro. I'm still sick, though. Jace, I'm happy for you, but I'm still sick. We let Sam Darnold win a fucking Super Bowl. That shit so should have been Matthew Stafford's. Oh my god, bro. That was the freest Super Bowl ever, bro. They literally didn't even need to play the fucking game. Literally played against Drake May in the Super Bowl. Like, who's not winning that shit? What? That shit said y'all played against Drake May. Oh my god. And then the Patriots head coach was too busy fucking a reporter to even care about the game. Like, this is bullshit. I'm still pissed. 49ers love pulling a Packers move and flexing reams from. Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. I can't lie, bro. Why are we flexing rings that, like, y'all were not alive for? Shit is deaded, bro. That shit is deaded. Y'all were not alive to see that, I promise you. I promise you, greatest of all time, 324 was not alive to see that shit. Drake did better than your favorite QB of all time that 1 year. You are mad. My favorite QB of all time. What are you talking about, Nate? I don't even know. I don't know. Maybe you're talking to Jace. I'm confused. All I know is my quarterback won MVP. Type shit. Type shit. Type shit. Type shit. I mean, my quarterback won MVP. That's all I know. I never flex rings. No, I'm not saying you do. I'm not saying you do, greatest. Greatest. Hey, what we talk about is all in the love of the game. It's all in the love of the hate of the division. You know what we need, bruh? We need a Cardinals fan. That's what we need. Is there any of those people that exist, like, in the universe at all? Does anybody, like, real deal fuck with the Cardinals? Yo, what do y'all think about a rate my team video? What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think? Y'all vibing with that or what? Holy shit, my eyes are watering. God damn. Oh my god, bro. I'm fucking with that. I'm rocking with that. I'm rocking with that. We was predicted to go 4-13. I mean, yeah, but y'all are kind of. That shit did. Hey, come on. Hey, Jace, that shit did say Sam Darnold QB1 week 1. Like, I'm good on that. I can't lie, bro. Y'all lost Kenneth Walker. Y'all might be chalked. I could promise you that nigga Charbonnet is not doing what that nigga just did. Now, maybe this Jadarian Price you might draft. He might be it. We don't need K9. Hold the fuck on. I gotta go full sprint on this nigga. Jace, don't piss me off, Jace. You're starting to have greatest takes right now. Hold on. Let me put the YouTube back up on here, bruh. Now I gotta say some shit, because now niggas are just trifling. Why are we just saying trifling shit? Why are we just saying trifling shit? Why are we just doing that, bruh? We're doing it for no reason. We're doing it for no reason. Jace. K9 only gets hurt. Charb outplayed him this year. On God, Unk, if you don't pull them stats up. I'm not talking about statistics. My eyes are watering. Fuck. If you think that Zach Charbonnet, if the situation was reversed, if Zach Charbonnet would do the same shit in the playoffs that I watched Kenneth Walker do, you're drunk. Zach Charbonnet's not doing that bullshit. I swear to God, our linebackers would actually be able to keep up with that big, stupid meathead motherfucker. I promise you. Not Kenneth Walker. Did you see what Kenneth Walker did to my... Hold on. Did you see what Kenneth Walker did to my linebackers, bro? Hold on. Kenneth Walker, Rams, juke. See this shit. He put this nigga on his ass. Hold the fuck on. Let me pull this clip. Y'all think I get banned for this? I better not get banned for this. Hold on, bro. Leak my name. Leak my name. Look at this shit, though. I'm sorry, bro. Zach Charbonnet's not doing that. Bro. Let me see the clip again. Zach Charbonnet's not doing that bullshit. I promise you. Zach Charbonnet's not doing shit. I'm sorry, bro. Zach Charbonnet not doing that. Zach Charbonnet is not doing that, buddy. Oh, man. Is Unk grind? No, I'm not grind. Nah, for real. Charb would have sat him on the ground. I promise you, Zach Charbonnet would have got the ball fucking peanut punched by Landman 100 times. The only thing y'all needed was a nigga that could actually, like, move side to side, and that's exactly what he did, and our linebackers were just fucking dead. I mean, it's just unbelievable what I watched our linebackers do that whole game. I think everyone is overreact. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not going to call it an overreaction when the Super Bowl MVP leaves, bruh. Like, you can say what you want, but, I mean, That nigga carried in that Super Bowl. Now, the defense was good as shit. And low-key, Drake May being ass kind of carried too. But when it came to like actually playing the game, bruh. Came to actually playing the game, I mean, Kenneth Walker carried, bro. JSN was like kind of shit. Like, it's kind of ass. But then he got hurt. I don't know, bro. That Super Bowl was just weird. That's what makes me so pissed off. I swear to God, we could have went out there with fucking Matthew Stafford and nobody, and we would have won that goddamn Super Bowl. Because Drake May just, I mean, he just shit down his leg, boy. That was awful. He carried because he only played 100% for the playoffs. We had to bench him all year. I mean, maybe, bro, but like, I'm just saying. At that point, I don't think you're going to get the same playoff production out of Zach Charbonnet, is more so my point. I think it's harder to, if you had to go in like a win or die game, I think it's harder to play against Kenneth Walker than it is Zach Charbonnet. He just feels so one-dimensional. That's why, like I said, if y'all get like Jadarian Price, like, hold on, I might be worried again, but like, nah. Kenneth Walker, I think he'll be. What draft players do you think will be LTDs tonight? I think we're probably pretty much locked in on like the top 4 or the top 5. I think will be for sure LTDs tonight. Let me go ahead. I'll pull this up because I dropped a video on this. But I want to go ahead and just pull this up so that y'all can see this too. Put this here so that I can at least. Yeah. Alright. Let me go ahead and pull the computer. Alright, so this is what we got last year. This was draft night. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. The top 7 were, they weren't technically even LTDs, were they? I mean, they were basically LTDs. I mean, there was not really a way to get them. Actually, no, there were sets to get them. So the top 7 picks were 99s. I don't know if we even get like LTDs per se. Like, and also this was the set last year that we got. So last year it was 596 draft players. Very similar to what it would be this year. So kind of just comes down to what do you actually think that we get? I don't know. I don't know. God damn, bro, y'all are pissed off about this. Like, y'all forget JSN almost broke a record K9 at carry nothing. No, like I said, JSN was fantastic, bro. But I'm not gonna bullshit. Can you name 3 DBs that play for the Rams? I'm a Rams fan, and I can do it just because I'm a Rams fan. Can you name 3 DBs that play for the Rams? 3 corners that play for the Rams. Sorry. No, I know, I'm talking about before we got Trent McDuffie. Again, I'm talking about corners that played for the Rams in that game. Can you name 3 without going and looking? Because I'll tell you, bro, our team was fucking butt, boy. We were running out there with fucking Darius Williams, who is 5'8", maybe. He's retired. Forbes, bust. Curl, he's a safety. Curl was not covering JSN. You know who we had covering JSN? We had Emmanuel Forbes, who didn't even play in the second half. Darius Williams and fucking Kobe Durant. You want to know what Kobe Durant will forever be remembered for? Kobe Durant is the player that gave... Y'all remember that crazy-ass play that Caleb hit? Kitchens is a safety, too. Y'all remember that crazy-ass clip that Caleb hit at the end of the Rams game? You want to know what fucking DB was completely lost that he threw that ball over and on? Yeah, that was on Kobe Durant. That's his lasting memories of Ram. I don't care. And then he just went and got his ass routed up by JSN the whole game. That shit was pitiful, bro. That shit was pitiful. Let me go ahead and open up these All-Star Athletes packs, bro. See if I can get anything out of here. Bro. Probably nothing. But I mean, whatever I get is something, right? 2,000 stars, whatever. That shit says 2,500 points. Y'all niggas are trifling, bro. EA is ridiculous for that, by the way. They know they're dead wrong for that. EA knows they're dead wrong for that, bro. it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, like that play on commit was just like the most boneheaded shit I've ever seen. Like what? Like oh my god. But it's okay. Now we got Trent McDuffie. We got Jalen Watson. I'm fine with that, bro. I just need decent DB play. That's all I need. I just need non-dog shit DB play. Like, they had me fake being a believer in Emmanuel Forbes. Like, I'll never forgive the team for that last year. How do you feel about Puka in rehab? I don't know, bro. I guess he likes to drink. I can't do shit, bro. I can't do nothing about that, bro. I mean, I hope he gets the help he needs. That's about the best I could say. Hopefully, he just don't, like, have a crazy fall off. That's all I'm hoping for, because Puka is that fucking guy. I'm sorry, bro. I know you're gonna ride for your dude JSN, but I'm gonna do the same for Puka, bro. That nigga's a god. Oh my god. Especially every time it's a big game. That nigga was dog walking them Seahawks, boy. But then JSN was doing the same shit. But y'all actually have good DBs. I love my defense. Yeah, but like, didn't y'all lose Woolen? Who did you pick up to replace Woolen? Isn't he on the Eagles now? I don't know, bro. I think the Eagles might just be a fucking tire fire. Maybe I'm just trolling, but I think they might just be ass cheeks. Over here on this Madden though, I need to sell this Patrick Surtain, bro. Is it Woolen? Yeah, he's on the Eagles. Yeah. I was about to say, I thought he was gone. But I mean, low key, Woolen was selling y'all shit. We for real should not have been in that game. But Woolen was trying to bail us. I wanted him to come to the Rams though. I was like, shit, you gonna help us win a game? Fuck, at least come join. Come join the team. Shit, do something, bro. What it do, baby? How we doing, Everett? How we doing? We signed Joe back for 8. We go cornerback at 32. Bro, low key for y'all. Y'all might fuck. Yo, but you also lost Kubiak. I don't know. I guess we'll see how much Kubiak was really that guy versus how much Sam Darnold was that guy. I'm not saying Sam Darnold's gonna like turn to shit, but like, hold on, who's Kubiak been a QB coach for? Clint Kubiak, QB's coached. Let me see this. So he had Kirk in Minnesota, Geno in Seattle, then Darnold in Seattle, and then Case Keenum. Oh, yo, Jace, can we talk about worst case scenario? Can we talk about worst case scenario, Jace? What if Kubiak leaving turns Sam Darnold into what Geno was last year? What do we do then? What do we talk about then? I'm just asking. That is all I'm asking. Nothing crazy. I'm just asking that. What do we do worst case scenario? Do you just blow it up and hope for a quarterback the upcoming year? Colton Hood's probably going to be very good. He was crazy mocked to the Rams. The Rams literally were mocked to just pick up 2 corners. It would have been him and Jermod McCoy, but now McCoy is just slipping. But that was before we gave our pick to the Chiefs. He only has 2 years on his contract, so I think we drop a QB next year. Yo, sell that gold Myles Garrett so I can grab it. I don't think I can. I'm pretty sure he's BND, bro. I'm pretty sure he's BND. Can't sell him. As I said, I don't believe you can sell these cards, bro. Oh, look. Yeah, no guarantee store. Is the servers fixed now? Hell no. These servers are dog, bro. EA really is trolling for this. That's crazy. They had a whole thing leak about how they were going to do predictor sets for the draft, and then they just botched it. They put it in their own article. Like, look, bro, this is why. This is why they decided to get rid of it. I promise you. I promise you this is why they decided to get rid of it. They were 100% like on board with doing it, and then they were like, wow, our game fucking is just atrocious with handling shit right now. And they just gave up. So you can repeat this NFL draft set twice, though. Interesting. I bought the gold Terrell Owens. Don't know why. You can only get the the team of the year players that were not like team specific, I guess, if that makes sense. Like current NFL players. So like you could do like Haynesworth gold plated, Manning gold plated, Reggie Bush gold plated. You just can't do like Aaron Donald, Bijan Robinson. You can't do those. Those were B&D cards. How much does the team of the year set for the gold card cost? I'm not sure. I think after like being able to sell all the cards back when I did it, it costed me maybe like, I don't know, 5 to 600K, but you had to have like 2 to 3 million up front. I have no idea how much it costs now. You got rid of your first this year. Yeah, for McDuffie, yeah. Especially since we still have the 13th pick. I'm cool with it, bro. I'm just very interested to see who we pick up. Got 1.6 mil. Yeah, I'm not sure current because you can only do the set once, so I'm not too sure. What you want to take? Honestly, bro, I just want an offensive weapon. I feel like I'm more down on the thought process of going offensive lineman than a lot of other people for the Rams. Like, some people are like, oh, I'd be okay with it because like next year, fuck that next year shit, nigga. I need me a threat. I need me a threat. Because I gotta be honest, with this whole Puka situation, I'm kind of spooked. And then Devontae Adams, I don't know. Somebody put on the "You Light My Fire" that Unk tape. He is a god. I promise you. When he is on the field, he is a dog. I am not taking a thing away from him. Boy, that hamstring was looking yicey for a while. Shit had me a little nervy. Thought we were gonna sign OBJ because of it. I don't know. Shit got crazy. So like, I just need another weapon, bro. I'm sorry for the life. I'm sorry. We win the Super Bowl if we have probably any. And this I love the player. But Konate Mumfield being the target on third or fourth down to like win the Super Bowl, bruh, I'm fucking sick, bro. Got rid of Cooper Kupp for that, bruh. Got rid of Cooper Kupp for what? We got rid of Cooper Kupp to save Tutu Atwell, by the way. Y'all want to know how many snaps Tutu Atwell got in the playoffs? Hold the fuck on. Let me go look it up before I just start bullshit. Playoff snap. What would it be? 2025 season? Is that what we would call it? Snap counts. Let's see this shit. Cooper got another ring too. Yeah, that's him. And you know what? That is one trade that I will never forgive. I guess I can understand the Cooper Kupp thing. Honestly, kudos to him for staying healthy, bro. When he was healthy, he was a god, but like he just couldn't. So like that, I understand. I will never. I love Les Snead. I don't know if it was a butting heads thing with McVay and like you had to choose between these two people, like okay, I get it. But that Ernest Jones shit still just has me sick, bro. Even when he was on the Titans, it's not like I'm mad that he's on the Seahawks. I mean, he went to the Titans and then got traded to the Seahawks. Like whatever. Like that is 100% on the Rams for doing that dumb shit. I will never ever understand that. Ever. It just gave them to you, bro. Not to you specifically, but like, I just nah. The girly thing I understand, bro. That was really weird. Like his knee, I don't know what happened there. That was really odd. Oh yeah, that shit says that Tutu Atwell doesn't have a single snap recorded in the playoffs. Yikes. 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 That's fucking scary. That is scary. We kept Tutu Atwell over. Oh, I'm just gonna get pissed thinking about it. Bro, EA has got to fix these servers, boys. What are we doing? It's alright, I got Chris Carson, Rashad Penny. Hey, bro. Yeah, you got me waiting until the end of draft night to open my EA draft night players, bro. Yeah. Well, the reason why they did that comply is just because, I mean, you obviously don't know anything yet. Now, with that though, I'm assuming that means you bought the pack thing comply. Did it tell you that like what overall card you got? Like you just have to wait, or does like you literally like cannot open the pack at all? Because if you can't open the pack at all, that might be ass. Yeah, 97 plus. So like you literally just can't open it at all. Like you're just cooked. I actually fell on the ground and shed a tear when Mullen left. Like he always liked my stories and DM me. Damn, bro. look like cool, bro. Shout out Woolen, bro. Woolen tried to help us win that playoff game. I swear he wanted to be a Ram. Hey, bro. Hey, when I saw that personal foul flag come out, nigga, I was like, oh my god, McVay did black magic. McVay used voodoo magic to help us, bro. It has the lock thing, like with the sugar eggs. Oh, that's ass, bro. They haven't even, yeah, Bernard, I think that's cooked, bro. I gotta be honest. I don't think they're putting it in. I don't think they're putting that shit in, bro. It's too late. There's no way they're gonna add it with 4 hours left. There's just no shot, bro. On God, Will wanted to talk. Talk is just to leave. Yeah, bro. But yeah, I think that predictor set thing is cooked, bro. But the lock thing, like the eggs, is kind of crazy. Does it tell you what you got though, or does it just say 97 plus? Like, can you get anything better than a 97 plus? Does anybody have any clue? Because I gotta be honest, I don't know if I want a 97. I don't know if that's worth it. I don't know if that's worth it, boys. That's what, 4,000 points. So you're looking at, you gotta spend like 45 bucks. I don't know about all that, chief. I don't know about all that. If you guys do get it though, save these 93 pluses. You don't have a high chance of getting it, but maybe you can pull the NFL draft night players. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know, bruh. Because that means that they're gonna have offers in the store. I don't even know this game is dead to me now. Yeah. What do y'all think about Drewski getting a card? Have y'all seen anything about that? Apparently Drewski's gonna get a card in Madden. I think that shit is hilarious. I think the funniest part about it to me is how mad it makes everybody else. I'm not gonna lie, I spent 150. Shoo! Send me 25, my brother. Send me 25. Send me 25. Comply. I'm just trying to pay for my Buffalo Wild Wings, family. Come on now. You know you got me. You know I'm good for it. I'll pay you back. I'll pay you back with interest. You send me 40, I'll send you 50 in a week. Deal? My brother, I know you love gambling. Hey, bro. Hey, I won't lie. Before I fired up this stream, I was laying in bed hitting that gambling. I was hitting that FanDuel. I'm not gonna lie, I don't be betting on FanDuel, but I was hitting them gambles. Hard. Hey, bro. Do I withdraw some of the gambles to get Madden packs? That's the ultimate gamble right there. That is low-key the ultimate gamble. What happens if I pull a Mendoza and he's fucking QB1? Then what do I do? What do I do if Mendoza's QB1? I don't know. Bro. He's Raiders team too. Adrenaline junkie time? Oh my god, bro. I'm trolling, bro. Y'all are sick, bro. Y'all are sick. Yeah, but stop, bro. Because, hey, we gotta have a serious conversation. I'm a gambling addict, bro. We gotta have a serious conversation. Adrenaline junkie time is crazy, though. I can't lie. I am a gambling addict. I can't be doing that shit, bro. Because if I do that, it's gonna get bad. It's gonna get bad when I pull on 97s. Hold on. Wait. Boys. Okay. Let's do some quick math, okay? That's why people couldn't build a nice team. I would tell people just buy packs. Hey, bro. You're not the only one. I promise you. There are many people in the community that do that shit, Jace. Oh, man. They're just like, nah, bro. Like, I swear, they literally, all they do is just open packs. And that shit seems God. Imagine, like, I'm not saying that you're like this, but like, and I don't mean this in it. The word is derogatory, but I do not mean it in a derogatory way. Imagine just being such a degen that you just sit here and open packs. Like, you know how good of a life that has to be to literally not care and just say, fuck it, bro. I'm just gonna open these packs. There's people that do that. There's people that boot up that stream and sit there and just open the packs. But that's the thing. People be coming in there and watching. They be watching them get banged on them rerolls. Like, they are literally, EA is plowing them on them rerolls. And people are just like, hey, bro, I gotta come in and watch it. It's fun watching the animation until it's an 80, bro. I'm saying. No, I do care. Every time I get a low car, I want to drop. No, he's a gambling addict with care, bro. The only reason I'm still buying packs for cash is because I need to see the LTD animation. Oh no. Nah, I drop around $100 only on season passes throughout the year. Yeah. I gotta be honest. I mean, I'm probably this year, I'm trying to think, bro. I'm trying to think financially how much I've put into this game. I don't know. I don't know if I want to know. I think if I found out, I'd probably be more disgusted with myself than I should be. I'm trying to think because I don't. Shit. I know I'm at least at 100. I might be. I'm cool because I also got to try to remember like from the beginning of the year. Is there a way I can see my purchase history on this game? Is there a way I can see that? Hold on. Just hit up PlayStation receipts. How do I do that? Place. Hey, bruh. Shit might get wicked if I look at my shit. It might get wicked if I look at that shit. Settings, user. Oh shit. All right. I just saw how I can do it, bruh. Hey, I'll do it, bruh. But I'm a cover up this screen, bruh. Cover up this screen, bruh. Let me go ahead and switch. Cause that shit might get trifling. Hold on. That might get bad. That might get bad for me. Hold on. Let me finish this draft first. Let me finish this draft and I'll go look. I'll finish this draft and then I'll go look. I'll go add it up. I really don't know if I want to see. Don't let the wife see. I might go tell her that I'm gonna look at it. Oh shit, she's gonna be disgusted with me, bro. Hold on. She's gonna be pissed. Hold on. Oh shit. Let me go ahead and draft. Who do I need to pick? I guess voice it. Nah, I actually need voice it a little. God damn, bro. He's tripping. Lee Cooker, Colonel Tay. Yeah, at that point, might as well take this Ted Hendricks, bro. He could actually play low key. I mean, he probably won't, but he could. He probably won't, but he could. She gonna let. Hey, bro. She's gonna be pissed when she sees that number, bro. She might leave me off that number, bro. She might, bro. She might, bro. She might. Ooh, that shit says Xavier Woods. He ain't got shit baked on him, do he? Shit says Slotomatic. Yeah, it's trifling. Yeah, it's super duper trifle for that. That's another free safety. Can't take. God damn, bro. How many free safeties they got? They're about to cheat me out my Malik Hooker, bro. Are they for real? Nah, they aren't. Yo, they're dead about to cheat me on my Malik Hooker. Nah, you niggas are terrible for that. Yeah, you gotta do something about this draft event. Man, they just cheated me about my Malik Hooker, bruh. Oh, wait, I could have fucking. I'm ass for that. I'm ass. How ain't getting station? I mean, no, I haven't. They asked me. She said she's leaving me. I haven't even told her the number, and she's sick. Bro, I fucking so. You don't need a new bag on God. All right, let me go check how I can. Let's just say settings, user and account. Hold on, let me get this kickoff because I know people just be doing odd shit, bro. People just be doing that weird shit on this game, bro. People just be doing that weird shit. It's like, see, like, what is that? Okay. So I should say settings. Hey, bro, y'all cannot clown me, bro. Oh, settings. Users and accounts. Payments and subscriptions. Where's that shit at? Account. Payments and subscriptions. Hey, this might get rough. Hey, whoa. Hey, get up out. Yeah, babe, get up out the chat. Babe, get about the chat, please. Transaction history. Hey, see, I'm not showing that screen, buddy. I'm not showing that screen. You're not gonna see the screen. Oh shit, I gotta take this bitch back to like 2025, huh? Okay, this is from last year to now. Transaction history. Why that shit say Roblox? Oh, it's free. Never mind. Oh, nah, bruh. I'm not fucking tallying that shit up. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Holy fuck. Hold on. Okay. I see one thing that's $144. That was me buying college football 25 or college football 26 in this. I'm trying to see. I don't have a single purchase over $100. I see one for $48.52. Wallet funding, okay. I'm seeing Madden points for another $48.25. Hold on. Yo, we're really not that bad. Okay, hold on. Wait, why in a span of a month? Okay, no, it was a month away. It was a month apart. Okay, I am seeing Madden points 8,900 for 72.38. Okay, I am seeing that. Okay, I'm seeing another 5,800 Madden points. Okay, I'm seeing NBA 2K virtual currency for $150. Okay, you caught me. You got me. It really wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Wait, I lost? Oh, them niggas trolled me. Please tell me he quit. I'm assuming he didn't, considering like I'm back in the main menu. Yo, I promise you it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I promise you it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Great to see how much money he spent. Hey, bruh. No, not bad at all. My Fortnite account. LML by now, 4K. 4K is fucking nuts. Nah, bruh. I'm too broke for all that shit. Mine really wasn't that crazy. I know for sure I was hit no predictor sets. This game doesn't fail to disappoint us. Yeah, bruh. They trolled that, bro. They trolled that fucking hard. Hold on. Season 8 Madden. Yeah, bruh. Especially because of this shit. This is where they for sure trolled it. Because they went out of their way to say this. Like, why? Unless they deleted it out of the article. See, think about what it takes to be an NFL scout. Complete sets with tokens to receive. You receive upon logging in and select what position you think will be drafted for each of the first 10 picks of the NFL draft and rewards. Everybody deserves whatever the top reward was going to be. I'm 100% convinced they did it because they know that their servers are dog shit. They just knew that it was good, bro. There's just no way. They were probably just like, we could, but like, man, that shit gonna break the game. So they just said, fuck it. It's whatever. I mean, my whole stance on it is, hey, bro, y'all servers were fucking cooked regardless. So you might as well have just given us the set. I mean, if it was gonna break it that bad, you might as well still just give us the set, bro. There's no point in not. I mean, the shit's just dead already, bro. What genuinely? How rough has it been for y'all to play this game? I know some of you guys just might not even play it, and you're just here for Big Daddy Dynamic. But like, for those that are actually playing the game, like, how ass is it? Like the servers are really bad, bro. Like, I feel like once I get into games, I'm fine. But like, it's a struggle. For sure, it's a struggle, bro. Oh, I quit the game. Not for real though. But it's unplayable right now. Like, bro, like they have to fix this. And the worst part is, like, they've been on. I don't even want to call it a hot streak, but like the game had. Okay, let me put it like this: of all the sports games, this is probably sports game of the year. Like, this shit is better than 2K. I've played 2K. I can confirm that. From what I've seen with MLB The Show, this is probably game of the year. Off of that, I mean, a better game than that. Like, I feel like the community complaints on this game really are not even that crazy, bro. Like, people just are trolling. 2K has more players in their servers, hardly ever have problems. Yeah, for sure. My whole thing though with that is like, yes, but in like a competitive aspect, like that King of the Court shit that 2K be doing. Bro, there is $10,000 on the line every week, and some people are losing out on that because of like server disconnects. Like, I don't see that shit happening in Madden. Like, at least something like that happening to where it's like, oh, that's 100% EA's fault. Like, their like tournament setup and shit is like way better than what's it called? 2K shit is. But I mean, that's not really the game. That's like external from the game. So, like, if you don't include that, I get it. Your total is 1740.82. God damn, bruh. Hey, but I'm not here to knock anybody, bro. If you spend money, don't spend money. I gotta be honest with you. I don't really give a shit. If you got bread and you get into that money like that, hey, bro, that's your cheese, bro. That's your cheese, brother. That is not mine. I might wish it's mine, but that ain't mine, bro. So do what you want to do with your cheese, bro. You earned it. Earned that shit, not me. You earned that shit, not me, brother. Oh my God. This game is cooked, bro. I'm quitting out of this shit. I sold during my draft, bro. I sold during my draft. I got rid of my safety. I can't do shit. Inspirational on type shit. What? Hold on. What did you say, Jace? Basically, like trying to hang out with P Diddy at 18 plus. What did the chat turn into, bro? Like I randomly missed that part. That last part was about 2K. What you mean by that? What's that? How we doing, Doom? You asked what it's like playing Mutt. Yeah. Mutt, like that's the thing, bro. But like at this point of the year, it's kind of just like whatever. That's my personal thoughts on it. Like me, like I'm enjoying it because like I'm making content on it. I'm having fun doing that. I'm sure if I was like literally like doing nothing, but like I just had to sit here and play the game, yeah, this shit probably ass. And like really, like most of my content is not even playing it. Oh my God. See, now this shit here though, this is gonna get me tight. EA, we gotta get our shit together, bro. What are we doing? Seriously. What what are we doing, EA? Why? I'm sitting here trying to stream, trying to have a good time, hang out with the chat. This shit is gonna get me tight, bro. Why? Why are the servers just dead? Like a multi-billion-dollar company, and this shit is just fried. And it's been like this for days. How do you drop a new season and just nuke your shit, bro? I don't get it. I just don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. EA, you gotta fix this, bro. Wow, Unk, you getting tight though, dog. This shit is killing me, bro. I low-key thought about making content, bro. Hey, Jace, just do it, bro. Just do it. Hey, because guess what? This is the best advice I can give you. Because this is what I've started to like just try to learn and like understand myself. Hold on, Fernando Mendoza just joined the chat, yo. No cap. Hold on, hold on. That shit do say, hold on. Let me head out the way. Let me my big old fat head. That shit say Fernando Mendoza in here. What's up, twin? How you feel going #1 tonight? How you feeling, fam? How you feeling, Mr. Mendoza? We rocking. But no, this is the best advice I can give you. Jays, is just do it. Just do it, bro. Because guess what? Guess how many views you're getting right now? 0. And you're not even doing shit. Might as well do something with it. Might as well do something with it. Might as well. Fuck it. Might as well. Bro, I'm trying to say, bro. Not Fernando. It was Fernanda. Am I drunk? Can I not read? Fernanda? Or did I just say it wrong and y'all are trolling me? I don't fucking know, man. Y'all might just be on my. Oh. Hey, bro, but we hit 1K followers. Shout out y'all. Open a draft pack? Fuck it. I'll do it. I'll do it if the servers survive. Y'all think I can make it over here to the servers? I think the hardest part is just trying to get past the embarrassment of posting. Nah, I mean, I get it. But again, I mean, you don't have to post your face. I mean, obviously talking in it helps, but like you ain't gotta post your face. You ain't gotta do that. You just plug it with it. Greatest. It was actually Fernando. Oh, okay. Yo, this is crazy, bro. What am I supposed to do? Oh man. Yeah, man, I plan on having such a fun time on Madden 26 for the draft night. The only problem is I cannot get into the damn game. And when I get into the game, it kicks me right out. Somebody in my chat said, hey, Ro, go open up a draft pack. Sure thing. That is a fucking impossible challenge. How am I supposed to get to the pack store? This is ridiculous. EA, fix this, bro. What are we doing? Like, what is this? Like, what the fuck is this? Like, I cannot get to the pack store, bro. EA is literally trolling me right now. Like, this is crazy. No lie. This is ridiculous. Like, if we keep it all the way P, EA troll. They know they are. They know they're trifling with it. They know they're trifling with it. Video file is too large. Show you something large, bitch. Oh shit. My bad. I didn't mean to say that like that. I didn't mean to say it like that. Everybody relax. Do y'all think I can actually get into the game and open up a draft pack though? Be real. Be real. Do y'all think I can get in here and actually open up a pack? Yes or no? It's every big promo. They're too lazy. Nah, it's not even that, bro. It like I feel like every promo, like sometimes it's been like, oh, okay, maybe like a day. It's literally been ever since whatever the fuck they did to the servers for season 8. They just nuked this game, bro. I don't know what they did, but like this shit is bad. Like there's no way it should be this off. Still, I get it for like honestly, like I'm not giving them any excuses, bro. But like if it was like for like a day, whatever, I could get over it. Like it's been like this for days. Days. Like they nuked this fucking game. 422, 26, 6 your game. God damn, bro, my nose be itching, bro. Promise you, I'm not doing no sniffly drink. Promise. Not about that life. I promise y'all, I'm not about that life. Oh my. Bro. Nose candy, bro. You better chill out. Stop having that nose candy. You better chill out, bro. That is not my vibe. Not my vibe. I mean, like, yo, they for real got to do something about this shit, though. Because, like, really, what are we doing? Really, what are we doing? Like, there's just no way that, like, this has been the case for this long. Yo, like, cause this is crazy. It still being this long and like this shit's just cooked. I'll never get it. I'll never get it, bro. So, like, there's no way that they don't know that their game is just fucking fried right now. They have to know that their game is fried. Have to. Have to know. And it just feels like they don't care. If Madden don't work, let's look at mock drafts. I do not have nose candy. I just bought Megatron for 1.8 mil. God damn, he's still that expensive. Yo, what's going on, Frank? Which one didn't upload? Which one was it that didn't go? Ah, shit. Uh-oh. Who you got for pick 13? I feel like... Okay, here's my top 3 choices at pick 13. Kai Lemon, Kenyon Sadiq, Omar Cooper Jr. That's if we stick and pick at 13. I'm not high on a lineman like everybody else. Everybody's like, oh, I mean, I feel like some people in the Rams fan base is like, well, depending on the lineman, you know, if they get there, I might be okay with it, you know, because for next year, fuck that next year shit. I don't care if we have no offensive lineman signed next year. Buddy, do you think that I care? I don't. I'm trying to win a soupy. I need me another receiver. Because I gotta be honest, Puka Nakua, you're kind of scaring me, brother. You're kind of worrying me, family. I just took a drink of an old pop. That's fucking disgusting. I might actually vomit. I might vomit. I just put an old root beer in my mouth. Yep, that was disgusting. Ugh. We can't go wrong with pick 7. Hey, I'll tell you exactly what you need to do with pick 7, Frank. Trade it to us, buddy. Trade it to the Rams. Trade it to the Rams. Are you talking about specifically for you, Frank, or just me in general? Like, if you just want like an overall consensus, like opinion of mine, how I feel about it, bro. Also comply, like, or complete. UK server's bad when getting kicked out, trying to look at your team. Yeah, bro, this shit's dead. Oh yeah. Hold on, bro. You did send me your team, didn't you? Somebody sent me their team, bro, and I never looked at it. Was it you that sent me your team? Bruh, that fart master dude sent me his team at the beginning of the stream. I never looked at that. It's a mock draft trading now with the Rams. Oh, you're on Xbox. Okay. Yeah, I just realized that the dude that sent me his team and I never looked at it. I'm L Streamer, bro. L Streamer. Oh shit. I fixed something on my YouTube real quick, boys. I'll be right back. I'll be right. Why is it on YouTube TV, bro? Yo, oh my god, bro, this shit be getting me. Hey, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Like, I cannot get on this game, man. What are we doing? God, see, like, why? Why is that the fucking default shit? Like, why is it defaulting to that? And then I got, oh my god, this shit says NFL prediction sets. What is that? Like, no, but let me. Or is it just, whatever. All right. Like I said to you on TikTok or IG, so you can. I'm not telling anybody they gotta send me their team, bro. Unless y'all want to. If y'all want to send me your teams, bro, I will happily rate your teams. Happily. Caleb Downs, Sonny Styles, Parnell Tate, Jordan Tyson, or Love. If I had to rank them all, though, your second round pick, though, damn. I'm cool with our second round pick getting taken this year. I just don't. Bro, people keep mocking us losing our second round pick. Like, I get that next year that would be like pick, like, I don't know. Obviously, I'm just gonna dick ride the team and say that we're gonna win the Super Bowl. So that would be pick 64. But still, bro, like, pick 64 in a draft that's really good next year. Like, I'm so cool with losing our pick 64 this year, or the pick 61 this year, whichever one we got. Pick 13, I did Ruben Bain. But yeah. If anybody wants to send me your team, bro, for sure, y'all can do that. I'll rank, or I'll rate them, rank them, tell you what I think you need to upgrade. But so, of the players that you sent me, if I had to rank them, I would say, like, just best overall player, like, not talking about positional value at all. No positional value baked in. Jeremiah Love, Sonny Styles, Caleb Downs, and then basically, I guess, coin flip Carnell Tate, and Jordan Tyson. Like, I think Jordan Tyson's got better upside, but Carnell Tate's probably got a higher floor. And like, you're not terrified about injuries. Which bro, if you've seen some of the injuries Jordan Tyson has, it's not like that shit's completely his fault. Like, go look at the fucking reason why he tore his ACL at Colorado. Like, that motherfucker got schmake. Like, nobody's stopping that shit. Like, let me go see if I can pull it up real quick, bro. If I can pull it up, I'll show y'all. Like, it was actually K-Mac that posted it, but I mean, he makes a very valid point. Whose shit is just not cooked after this? What is Jordan Tyson supposed to do here? Let me go ahead and pull this up. Jordan Tyson is injury prone. Yeah, like this is the play where he tore his ACL. What the fuck is he supposed to do about that? What could he have done to prevent this injury? What could he have done? There is nothing he could do. His back is turned, and he tears his ACL on this play because he gets just fucking sniped right in the knees. Like, he got Tyler Higbee, bro. What is he supposed to do? There ain't shit he can do. He's just cooked. I mean, like, I get the other injuries, whatever. Soft tissue stuff like hamstrings, I get it if you're worried about that. But, like, other than that, what actually is he supposed to do? Okay, let me hop on so I can show you some real content. Haven't played since last year. I mean, I'm bad, bro. Here's the problem, bro. Jace, I don't think anybody can get on this game. Watch the Combine Rams mock draft, supposed to get Lemon, but he has no hands. Saying he has no hands is just ridiculous, bro. There's just no shot. There's no shot that we're calling the fucking Bolitnikov winner saying he has no hands. That is crazy. Niners mock draft, we're supposed to get Kenyon Sadiq, tight end. I hate to break it to you, greatest, but if y'all stay where y'all are picking at, you're not fucking getting Kenyon Sadiq. I promise you that. I don't know what mock draft you saw. Just waiting for the draft sucks. We have no second, though. Yeah. You have no second? But, dude, but that's what I'm saying. Frank, you can take number 61, bro. Even though I don't want to give it to you, bro. I really don't. Y'all want to do mock drafts? Fuck it. Let's do mock drafts. Are y'all vibing with a mock draft? Is it a mock draft wavy right now? How are y'all feeling about a mock draft ahead of the draft? Yes, sir. Y'all want to see expert ball knowledge? I got y'all, bro. I got y'all. FL mock draft simulator. Do y'all want me to do all picks, or do you want me to draft for the Rams? Because I am indeed a ball knower. I gotta be honest. I can tell y'all that when it comes to mock drafts, I know ball for like the first like 20 picks, then I'm fried. I have no ball knowledge. As soon as I start seeing names that are not like consensus top 15 players, like specifically this year because the Rams are not drafting outside of that, I'm cooked. But I'll do what I can for y'all. Frank, if that shit says with the 13th pick, the Los Angeles Rams are drafting Keldrick Falk. Look, Keldrick Falk played for Auburn. I am an Auburn fan. It's a long story how we got to that point as a Rams fan. But I am indeed an Auburn fan. If that shit says Keldrick Falk, I'm sick to my stomach. All picks, let us help twin. I got y'all, bro. Hey, who do y'all think that the Raiders draft? Number one. Hey. Y'all think they go Ty Simpson? Oh, fucking dead. Oh, fucking dead. We'll go consensus. No, I'm trolling, bro. Of course, they're going Mendoza. They're going Mendoza. I'm just trolling. All right. Pick number one. It's Mendoza, bro. It's Mendoza. It's not fucking Tyson. I'll stop watching football after that. Hey, bro. Ty ain't that bad. Yeah, okay. I'm not saying that he's bad. I'm also telling y'all this. I have just accepted it as a Rams fan that I'm gonna like my worst case scenario, and it's not that I think he's a bad player, but my worst case scenario after being so hyped for all of these weapons we could get in our offense is hearing, and with the 13th pick in the NFL draft, the Los Angeles Rams select Ty Simpson, quarterback, Alabama. I'm expecting the worst case scenario. And the reason why that's worst case scenario is because we don't need a fucking quarterback to win the Super Bowl this year. God damn it. We have one. Just give me literally anybody. Anybody. Honestly, even if it was Keldrick Falk, whatever, would hate the pick. At least it's not a player that we don't need. I mean, like, we can always use more edge help, especially in the run. Dude, I was on X and saw love at the first pick. Yeah, okay. Yeah, fucking. Yeah, Twitter has lost their fucking mind. Twitter has lost their mind. They've lost the plot. Okay, number two, I'm going David Bailey. Wait, are we drafting what we think is going to happen or what we would do? Y'all going to need one when Matt retires. He has a year or two left. Bro, next year is literally the quarterback draft. That's literally what it is. Why the fuck would you draft Ty Simpson? Hold on. 2027 NFL draft. QB. Okay, so I'm gonna show all of these quarterbacks. On top of that, on top of all of these quarterbacks, literally there is a chance, and it's been the widest rumor ever, that the Rams could trade for Joe Burrow. On top of that, next year there's Dante Moore, Julian Sayin, Arch Manning. Who else? What the fuck was number 4? Lenore Sellers, Jaden Maivia, CJ Carr, Brandon Sorsby's, John Mateer, Trinidad Chambliss. Both of those guys are old as shit. Sam Levitt, gonna be old, but he's gonna play for Lane Kiffin, and he's probably gonna look good. That is 10 competent quarterbacks that I honestly would probably put most of them ahead of Ty Simpson. We probably stop putting people ahead of Ty Simpson once we get to, I don't know. Jaden Maivia is kind of a little bit of a, like, I don't even want to call him a project, because like he's got good size. He's like got it like the prototype body. Like probably once we hit like Brendan Sorsby, I'm kind of like, all right, I'll pass. I'd rather take Ty Simpson. But that's what I'm saying, bro. Like I would rather have that. I would rather have one of those guys and like use capital to trade up next year. If you're just like, fuck it. We need a quarterback that bad. Here, literally take the rest of our picks in this stacked draft, and we'll just take a quarterback in the first round. But okay, all right. Do y'all want me to pick though what we would do? Oh, he's not wrong. I think Hawks go QB next year too. Yeah, for sure. I think everybody's gonna be trying to get their quarterback next year. What we would do if I'm the Jets? What do? I trade the number 2 pick to the Rams. That's what I would do. No, for real. No, for real. Ty way better than all those bums. Yeah, okay. That's just fucking bullshit. I mean, what am I here? Okay, so they also have a pick at 16. They need edge. They need wide receiver. They need quarterback. They're not getting a quarterback. I swear to God, if I see them draft Ty Simpson with 34, I'm gonna be sick. But pick 7 for 13 and your second round pick, I would do. I don't know. We'll get to there when we get to there. Okay. So I think the Jets are going to take what I would do if I was the Jets. What I would do is this is like the, oh my God, what are we going to do pick? I think you go with like the highest floor guy being David Bailey. I think you go with him, bro. I think here's the problem. In like 5 years though, we could be like, wow, Arvell Reese is like the best player in the draft. What the hell were the Jets thinking? They messed it up again. But like, bro, if they're like worried, like, yo, I need to get me a guy that is going to help me keep my job. If you're Aaron Glenn, like in probably your last year, like you probably have a short leash. Like you go get your guy that's athletic comparison. He's got a combined comp of 96% to Jared Verse, 95% to Brian Burns, 97 to Derek Hall. Like, I mean, you're getting yourself a good pass rusher. Then also like your NFL comp is Brian Arakpo. Like that's like a high floor. Now, the problem is you could get a guy like this in Arvell Reese, who's got a player comp to, I mean, fucking, what's his name? Micah Parsons. So you're kind of just, if you don't. And he's just better. Arvell is better than Bailey. But, like, that's the thing. Like, right now, is he, though? Like, I just don't think he's as good a pass rusher as David Bailey is. Me personally, if I'm drafting and I'm saying I'm the GM's probably not worried about losing his job. I'm pretty sure they just got a new GM. Then you're probably like, I'm going Arvell Reese. But if you're the coach, you're probably pounding the table to get David Bailey because you're like, he's got day one impact. Day one impact for sure. But what I would do if I was drafting, again, what I would do, I'll let the chat come to a consensus. Are we taking Arvell Reese or are we taking David Bailey? I need y'all to type Arvell or Bailey. One of the two. It don't matter to me. Send a message request? Oh shit, let me see. On what, Comply? Which one? Reese, Arvell, TikTok? Okay, let me go check. Y'all are really thinking Arvell Reese though? Let me see if I got the hell. I don't have anything yet, my guy. Let me see. 16. Yeah, there we go. All right, I just got it. I just went ahead and accepted it. Arvell Reese. Okay, we'll go Arvell Reese then. We'll go Arville Reese. Now, my personal opinion, and I just don't fucking get it. What I think is gonna happen, and this is just stupid by them, is I think that the Cardinals are actually gonna take Jeremiah Love. What I would do if I was the Cardinals is I'm just taking an edge rusher. I'm taking whichever one of these two fall, whether it's Arvell Reese or David Bailey. Now, if they're like, yo, we just need like best player available, low key it's Sonny Styles, but like you don't need linebacker. You don't. You have a lot of holes, but I don't think you need linebacker unless you're convinced that David Bailey is that dude. Realistically, what I think they're trying to do is I think they're just trying to get trade buzz from other teams to be able to move up. So what I would do if I was them is I would maybe trade back. Now, who are you gonna trade back with? I don't know. Is that gonna be the Chiefs? Like if David Bailey falls, I think the Chiefs try to trade up for him. And I think you could get really good value and then still come away with amazing players. Now, I just don't know if the Chiefs are really going to be willing to, considering they may just want to have more darts to throw at the board. I don't know. Any other teams, I really don't see it being possible. Now, I will tell you this. People have speculated that maybe the Rams move up, bro. I just don't see it. I don't. They're going to trade for a QB? Who? The Cardinals? Maybe. I just think that they could, realistically, they could trade out of this pick and still get one of, if not the best offensive lineman in the draft. And I think they could do that by trading down to like 9. I think they trade down to 9. Honestly, if I had to take a guess at what I think happens, I think that if it plays out like this and Reese is, honestly, I guess it could go either way, but I think if Reese is there if David Bailey's there at 2, I think the Chiefs trade up. It's my team on TikTok, but I also heard Cowboys trying to trade up. Yeah. I think this is what happens. I think we propose a trade. Y'all are gonna have to help me out with the trades though, because I don't know trade values, so maybe I'm off. But I think Kansas City trades up with the Cardinals. Okay. I think that they want that. Okay. And then the Chiefs probably gonna have to add in 29, right? I feel like that's a solid trade. You go 9 and 29. I mean, I don't think they'd accept 9 and 40. It says they would likely accept it. I don't know. Unless you could like squeeze out like 974 and then next year's 3rd, maybe. But like I still don't see that. You might as well just go 9 and 40. I mean, everybody's trying to trade out at that point. And if you're the Cardinals, you get just even more darts to throw at the board. I think that's what you do. I think you go 9 and 40 for pick 3. I think you do that. If you're the Chiefs, I think you do that. KC the Cards, they can get Mansour. They could, but I think at that point though, like if David Bailey is the player that falls instead of Arvell Reese, I think they jump up for him. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I'll be right back, boys. Fantasy Demon. Cardinals take Love. I mean, I just don't see it, bro. I just don't see why they would, bro. Just don't see it. Seeing the man in years is crazy. The world is asking, where is dynamic? Where is dynamic? It's crazy. Where is dynamic? Is crazy. Nah, but I think the Chiefs straight up. I think that if the board falls like this already, like off of 1 and 2, I think it just completely just changes the whole momentum of the draft. Whoever goes 2. I think that just changes the whole dynamic of the draft. And then I think the Chiefs straight up take David Bailey. Then after that, I think it's at that point, really, do the Titans want Jeremiah Love or do they want Sonny Styles? And then after that, I think that's basically whoever they don't take, I think that's who the Giants are going to take. I think you got the best. What they really need, I think, specifically with them having Robert Saleh, I think they take Sonny Styles, bro. Mendoza, Bailey, Reese, Love, Styles. I just feel like the Titans might just take Styles. I understand you're like, oh, we got our quarterback, but bro, I mean, their division is a lot worse. I don't know. They could take Love. I think they're going to be better suited if they just take Styles. Genuinely, I just think they're going to be better suited if they do that. But we'll go ahead and have them take Jeremiah Love. Now, this is where you're kind of just like, all right, it's got to be Sonny Styles, right? Like if it's that, then Sonny Styles is getting picked. If Sonny Styles is there at 5, he's getting picked. You're picking Sonny Styles. Then at this point, I think the Browns trade out. I think they trade out. I think their biggest concern is getting offensive line help. I think they're fine with trading out of where they could possibly be getting Cardinal Tate. And I think they move back. I think they move back with the Cowboys. I think the Cowboys are desperate to get one of these defensive guys here. And if you're the Cowboys, what you're terrified of is the draft falling like this, where you go 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and you're not picking until 12, where the board falls, where Caleb Downs is off the board, Ruben Bain's off the board, Mansour Delane's off the board, and you just have no good feeling about anybody on the defensive side of the ball. Titans get Styles, and if Styles is gone, they take Downs and take Tyson. Yeah, that's my thing. I think if the Giants take Tyson, it'd be at 10. Because I guess they could be worried that the Saints might take him, but I just don't see that. Especially in this scenario where the Chiefs trade up, I just don't see that. But like I said, here I think the Browns trade up, or the Cowboys trade up with the Browns. Browns trade with the Cowboys. The Cowboys will take 6 for 12. I don't know why that's showing like that. That's obviously not going to. What? This makes 0 sense. I don't get that. I don't know why it's saying if I added 12 and 20. Who's likely rejecting it? The Cowboys, I guess. So then you would just basically swap 6 and 12, move up or move back 12 spots. No, because then they just get. Oh no, you get 4 better spots later in the draft. I think that's reasonable. And then honestly, you might have them throw in like a 7th or something, like a late round pick that they're not really worried about. Maybe 180 or something like that. See the vision? Titans have Scrub at running back. I mean, they don't really have like scrub. I mean, like they've got Tony Pollard. He's like 1,000-yard back. Like they just don't have a good caliber running back. Is the prospect is Jeremiah Love, but still, I mean, I don't know. I feel like they should just go Styles in my opinion. And I think that Robert Saleh is going to be pounding on the table for Styles, and I think that Brian Dable is going to be like salivating over the thought of Jeremiah Love. But you have the Cowboys trade up. They're going for one of these blue chippers on defense. Whether that's going to be Mansour Delane or Caleb Downs, I don't think it'd be Ruben Bain of all of those guys. But I think you jump you jump all the way up here because you're trying to beat out the pick of the Giants. And I think the Giants' dream scenario is Caleb Downs falls to them. I don't really think they're like overly in love with the thought of Mansour Delane falling to them. But also, like, if they could still get themselves a Carnell Tate, a Jordan Tyson, somebody like that, I think they'd be in love with that. But I think the Cowboys moving all the way up here, you just get the chess piece for your defense that you literally can just move everywhere. I think you go Caleb Downs. I think they trade up for Caleb Downs. You got to get a blue chipper. I don't think they trade up that far to get Mansour Delane. At that point, if you're trying to get Mansour Delane, I think you trade with the Saints. Save yourself some draft capital. Didn't they get a linebacker for Cincy? Yeah, but I think he's already gone. I can't remember what his name was. Played in the Super Bowl for Cincy. Downs for the Cowboys. Yeah, I think that's probably set in stone. Commanders, they need a receiver. They also need some O-line help. I think this would be like if Jeremiah Love falls and like the board pans out, Sonny Styles at 4 for the Titans, and then the Giants decide, hey, we lost out on Sonny Styles. We need to get somebody for this defense. The board falls like this. We need to get Caleb Downs. They take him. Then, like at 6, the Cowboys still move up. They're like, hey, there's one guy left that's a blue chipper on defense that isn't Ruben Bain, and it's Mansour Delane, and they take him. And then I could be like, okay, I could see that. I could see the universe in which that happens. And then the Commanders are kind of just like, hey, we don't have any defensive players here. What we need to do is we need to take offensive help. They could take Ruben Bain for sure. They could use the edge help. But I think at this point, you're basically down to, in my opinion, you're down to Bain, Tate, and Tyson. I think that's really what you're down to, because you have to think it's not like you're obviously going to trade back into the draft. The next pick of the draft, if they don't take Bain or what's it called? If they don't take Bain or Jordan Tyson, I think one of those guys are going to go. And I think, honestly, and again, this may just be the lazy comp just because they already have one Ohio State receiver on the roster. I think you're just going to improve your offense so much by getting another receiver like that. Now, again, I think this would be the ideal landing spot for like Jeremiah Love. I think he would fit in great with that offense. But Carnell Tate, I think, is going to be the pick here at number 7. I think it's really, like I said, between Bain, Tate, and Tyson here. I think that they would much prefer Carnell Tate. Already have enough injury issues and injury risks on that team. I feel like they want to try to play it safe with one that's a prospect that's relatively healthy. I think Tyson is the best receiver in the class, low key. I think they should take Tyson. I think I think Tyson is going to be one of those guys where we look back on it like, yo, why did he actually even fall? Like we always understand the injury concerns, but it's like everybody's gonna forget that if he turns into like an all-pro receiver by year 2, which is obviously high standards, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. The Saints here, they really need edge help, but they also could use another receiver. Chris Olave is always injured. That is why I'm just like, no, I don't. I cannot do it for them personally. I cannot see a world where they just say, you know what? Our wide receiver 1 right now, and Chris Olave, is always injured. Let's go with a guy who also has injury risk. I understand Jordan Tyson. Some of the injuries are just ridiculous to watch. Like his ACL injury he had at Colorado. Everybody's getting their ACL torn on that play. It's not a Jordan Tyson thing. Now, Mansour Delane is still here, though. Is it the lazy comparison to just say, hey, there's Louisiana connections here. He played at LSU. New Orleans Saints. I mean, is that lazy? Did they keep Alontae Taylor? I believe they kept Alontae Taylor this offseason, too. That's why I'm just like, I could also see them going like Maui Noah or I think it'd be too early for Vega Wani, but maybe even Fano, and just be like, hey, we'll just take one of these guys. But no, the Titans signed Taylor. Okay, nice. Thank you for letting me know. So I mean, you lost Alontae Taylor, who's a very, very, very good DB or very, very, very good corner. And you get a blue chipper prospect who I think you'd feel more confident in if you had Mansour Delane in the building at a corner than Ruben Bain at edge rusher. And I still think that they got Kool-Aid. I mean, yeah, but like it always takes two to tango. You know what I mean? It's not like you could just run out there with just Kool-Aid McKinstry and feel comfortable with it. You're getting like a bona fide stud in Mansour Delane. But again, I mean, they really need edge help, especially with Cam Jordan still kind of up in the air. I believe he's not like confirmed to come back to them or not. So at number 8, I will have them not picking the player in state, and I will have them go with Ruben Bain. I will have them go with Ruben Bain, even though I could see a world where he slides to 11 and fits seamlessly in with the Miami Dolphins. But I'm gonna go Ruben Bain here at number 8. Now at number 9, I think this, I feel like the most advantageous position in the draft literally has to be the Arizona Cardinals. They have the most holes to fill on their roster, and I feel like they can get a king's ransom for that number 3 pick, regardless of what the Jets do. If the Jets take Arvell Reese, they're going to get a king's ransom for David Bailey. If David Bailey is taken with the 2nd pick, they're going to get a king's ransom for Arvell Reese. And I think really most of their stuff that they're putting out about, hey, we might take this guy or that guy or this guy, is just because it's like, hey, whatever happens, we are completely fine because we're going to get other draft capital. Mansour here, I just don't see it. I really just don't. Like, I don't see their need for, like, a DB. I feel like really, with the amount of O-line help they have and just need there, like, especially if the thought process is, hey, we're trading back, we're acquiring the extra pick in 40 to where we can just say, hey, you know what, we're gonna get Ty Simpson. I think you go Maui Noah. I mean, yes, all they have is Will Johnson, of course, but I think they just have bigger needs than at DB. I think they have bigger needs, especially on the offensive line. Even if your goal, if you don't get Ty Simpson in this draft, say the Jets end up taking him later in the 2nd round, I think what you're looking at is, it's like, how are we going to build out this team? I think if you get yourself an all-pro, level possible prospect on the offensive line, I think you're going to set up your quarterback for success. I don't think that they take, I don't see them taking Ty Simpson this high. Because quite honestly, after them, the next team that would maybe draft a quarterback, again, I don't even see it happening, but like at the earliest, and they've kind of already shot down the rumors, would be the Steelers. I just don't see the Steelers going Ty Simpson, though. I don't see it. So for number 9, I'm going to have them go with CeCe Maui-Noah. I think he's just too dominant of a prospect. I could see Spencer Fano if they're just like, hey, we kind of just need a player who can literally play anywhere. I think they go Francis Maui-Noah, CeCe Maui-Noah. Now, number 10, the Giants, I think literally with that Dexter Lawrence trade, they can just upgrade this defense big time. Or this is where they go with, I think this is just where they just go with their weapon. I don't see it being Mekhi Lemon. I don't think that's going to be that. I think really it comes down to Jordan Tyson. I think really it's Jordan Tyson. Unless they're like dead set on rebuilding that O-line, I think it's going to be Jordan Tyson. I think it's going to be, you think the Cowboys trade messed up the draft? I mean, but it's realistic. That's the thing. It's not like I'm just throwing out a trade that's like unrealistic. I think if the Cowboys see the board play out like this, where it's Arvell Reese, David Bailey, Sonny Styles, and really the only defensive prospects that are left are, it's Mansour Delane and Ruben Bain, and Caleb Downs is still there. I think it's like, oh, we have to trade it. We have to. Like, I think really what is going to make or break this draft is where Jeremiah Love goes. If Jeremiah Love doesn't go 3 and he doesn't go 4 or 5, if he doesn't go 3, 4, or 5 and he could possibly drop to the Commanders, I think that's where, like, if Jeremiah Love's still on the board, whatever. If you are the Cowboys, you just stick where you're at. But assuming he's gone and there's a run on defensive players, you have to get one of them. You have to. And I just don't feel comfortable. And now, obviously, like, the reason why I'm having them trade up is because I don't think that Mansour Delane makes it past 11. As much as I would love him to as a Rams fan, I would love for him to make it to 13. He's not going to make it there. He's just not. He's going to, at the latest, he's getting picked by the Dolphins. At the latest. I mean, they have to. They need DB help. Obviously, they need help everywhere. They really need a wide receiver. But I mean, I think that's where they're gonna go. I really just I don't see. I think of all the prospects left, that is the biggest blue chip player. And for a team that has so many holes, I think you have to go best player available. I think you have to. I don't think the Browns will take him because I don't think he's going to be available. I think if he gets to 10 or to 11, I think he's gone. Because quite honestly, I could even see the Giants saying, you know what, we might do it just because of the talent there. But realistically, I think the Giants just go weapon, and I think the player most linked to them is Jordan Tyson for sure. And then me personally, I think it's Mansfield Lane. I don't see a world in which of all of the prospects that are left on the board, I don't see them at Giants or Dolphins go wide receiver, but who? I don't think you take have the thought in your brain that the prospect of Mansour Delane at corner at 9 is not better than Makai Lemon, like Kenyon Sadiq. Like I feel like they take that swing at Jordan Tyson's there, then it's like okay. Like if this were, I don't know, the Giants took for whatever reason, say CC Malino actually fell, the Cardinals took Spencer Fano, then the Giants had said, you know what, we'll go ahead, we'll take CC Malino. Then okay, then I understand it if Tyson's there. But like I just don't see a world where Mansour Delane makes it past 11. They need DB help. They need help everywhere, but I think that you're getting a blue chipper for sure. Then 12, I think really it's between, do they really desire having versatility on the O-line, or do they desire just having a straight up tackle? Because if they want a straight up tackle, you go Monroe Freeling. 6'7", don't say anything in the chat, you oddballs. Or Spencer Fano, who's 6'5" and can move basically anywhere along the line. I don't know. That's kind of what you're down to. Hold on, boys. Browns get Freeling, Fano, Ravens. I think, see, that's the thing. Like, what do they prefer? What do the Browns prefer? Do they prefer the versatility? If they want versatility, they go Fano. Fano can, I mean, it's already been said, but like, some are saying that Fano could even go like as early as 6 to the Browns, like instead of Maui Noah going. Because if you draft Fano, I mean, the thought process is he can literally play every single position on the offensive line. But if you just want a pure tackle, you go Freeling. But he's a project. That's why I think that the Browns are more worried about Hay. Because here's the problem if you draft Freeling, and I'm not saying he could be a bust. I mean, everybody could be a bust hypothetically, but if you draft Freeling and he is not good at tackle, you are not kicking him into guard. This is not a Mekhi Becton situation where the dude is just raw size to where you can kick him into guard. Oh no, if you draft him and he is an inadequate tackle, the thought process behind drafting him is he could be an all-pro guard, or no, I shouldn't say all-pro, at least a Pro Bowl level guard. Being all-pro is a kind of hard bar, and then a Pro Bowl level center, or a decent, mediocre to Pro Bowl level tackle. You get, basically the thought process is, this is, I guess, 3 draft picks in one. I mean, with Fano, you're getting versatility that you're not going to get out of any of these other prospects. Like Mawanoa, I mean, he is going to be I think a beast right tackle, or he is going to be an absolute mauler at guard. Fano, I think you're getting value at multiple different positions on the O-line, and I think that is going to just help with the thought process of trying to draft him. I feel like Andrew Berry has drafted very well. Like, outside of last year's draft with the whole funky thing with Shedeur and Dylan Gabriel, that was really weird. But other than that, the Browns draft last year was phenomenal. Nailed like every pick. And again, I mean, the jury's still out on Shedeur, but I mean, for a 5th round value, I mean, it looks like you're getting decent to good quarterback play. I think you go Spencer Fano for the versatility. I could see it 100% being Monroe Freeling, but I think you go with Spencer Fano for the versatility. Now, this is where it gets interesting, because if I was the Rams, would not be mad. My opinion, because I just saw what you said, Bray, is you feel like he's probably the best wide receiver of the bunch. Me personally, I think he's a very good receiver. I think it's hard to, and again, this is just, fan watching. I'm not fucking NFL insider or the highest of high knowledge of football. I know ball, but I'm not like highest of high knowing of ball. I'm not Sean McVay or anything like that, of course. It's hard to look at Kenyon Sadiq and be like, wow. And then turn around and be like, okay. If you put Mekhi Lemon and Kenyon Sadiq side by side, it's like, okay. I feel like I need to draft Kenyon Sadiq now. When you put on the tape, it's like, okay, Mekhi Lemon is that dude. But also, there's a guy down here, Omar Cooper Jr. I think that the Rams would like to draft him. Here's the only problem. If the Rams draft him, if the Rams are planning on drafting him anyways, I feel like the team they have to stay ahead of is the Jets. And what do the Buccaneers or Ravens really have, like, motivation-wise to move up from 14 to 13 or 13 to 15? Like, there's not really... And that's the thing, that they could move down to 17 and say, because I mean, that was the mock draft latest from Schrager, was, hey, the Rams moved down to 17 and they get Sadiq. But that would also require the Ravens passing up on Sadiq, who just lost Isaiah Likely, the Bucks passing up on Sadiq, who, I mean, K. Dotton, a good tight end. Are they really gonna pass up on that prospect? I don't know. They could, but will they? I don't know. And then the Ravens, I feel like I know the most Ravens pick that they could pick. But as unsexy as the pick is, because I feel like this pick would be a lot more exciting if it literally hasn't been mocked like a million times. I think the Rams, regardless of people saying smoke screen this, smoke screen that, I think they come away with Mekhi Lemon. You get your slot receiver. You can keep Puka out on the outside. You can literally run him everywhere. Mekhi Lemon is gonna block his ass off. He is fierce blocking. Sadiq can block very good for a tight end. Me personally, again, this is the non-ball knower taking me. If you look at Kenyon Sadiq, you're like, I want to draft that guy. I mean, he's just an absolute freak, but then you're worried about the production matching his level of freak. Pause. Mekhi Lemon, you don't have to worry about the production. You know the production's there. Feels like a Rams receiver, even though I feel like Omar Cooper is really that guy. So again, as unsexy a pick, I think it is. I think that Mekhi Lemon goes to the Rams at 13. I think sometimes the most obvious choice, it does not make it the worst choice. 14, I think that the Ravens need O-line help. They need interior O-line help. It's Vega Ione. I don't know. I really don't know how it's like not Vega Ione. It has to be Vega Ione, right? Does anybody disagree? Is anybody like, oh, it's not Vega Ione? Like, it's him. It's him. It has to be Vega Ione. It has to be. I don't know how it's not. If it's not Vega Ione, then I don't know. Maybe I just don't know. I feel like this is like the most obvious pick. And that's the thing. This is exactly what the Ravens do. I mean, kudos to the Ravens. Whenever they have high draft picks, they hit. They have a high hit rate. Very, very high. And it's because they take the obvious prospect. Kyle Hamilton should not have fallen as far as he did. Whatever reason, people were like, oh man, I don't know if we need safeties. Kyle Hamilton, and regardless, I'm not saying that he is the same player. If you think for one damn second that Kyle Hamilton has zero effect on Caleb Downs' stock, you're just not watching. Or if he has zero effect on, or if Derwin James has zero effect on Caleb Downs' stock being this high, you're just wrong. You're just wrong. So I think Vega Ione goes to the Ravens. Now, this is where it gets interesting for the Buccaneers. So they need edge help. I don't know, man. I don't see Akeem Messidor or Kedrick Falk being like the solution. I think, like, yes, they need edge help. They need linebacker help. Me personally, you should do another one, but without the Cowboys trade, it will go different. Promise you. Yeah, for sure. But I think this is probably gonna be my last one. I think it's probably my last one. I don't think I'm gonna do it. So I gotta head out with the family soon to get some food. But realistically, I mean, honestly, like, the prospects are not too great here. You need DB. Honestly, I think the biggest shock is like Tianeman. Sorry for mispronouncing his name. Falling out this far, because some people just love the prospect of him. But me personally, I think that for what they need, I think that the Bucks just go with a weapon. I mean, honestly, it felt like they fell flat last year on the offensive end. The defense wasn't great, but I don't think you have an edge rusher that justifies not taking Kenyon Sadiq. I think that obviously everybody's dream pairing is like Kenyon Sadiq, the Panthers. And I think, honestly, it's a position of need for you, and you can take that away from having to play this guy twice a year. I think that they go, instead of taking the route of going Kedrick Falk or Messidor, I think they take Kenyon Sadiq. I think they do. I think they take Kenyon Sadiq. I think Jermon McCoy is going to fall. I understand he's still sitting here at the top of the ranks, but I think he's going to fall. Jets need a wide receiver. I think they're going Omar Cooper Jr. I mean, it's kind of been like the worst kept secret that the Jets and Omar Cooper are like heavily linked. I think the only way that Omar Cooper doesn't go to the Jets at 16 is if the Rams decide to either stick and pick with Omar Cooper at 13, and then the Jets end up getting Mekhi Lemon, and they kind of just flip-flop picks, or one of these teams ends up moving up because of the, I believe, smokescreen of the Rams, like possibly picking Sadiq. I don't think it's, I shouldn't say I don't think it's a smokescreen, but I think at 13 they wouldn't take Kenyon Sadiq. But it's really only 4 draft spots, so I think it would end up going justified. Bray, I appreciate the like on the live, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 17. The Lions end up not moving up, but they get their pick of the litter at offensive line. And realistically, I think it's going to come down to Monroe Freeling or Caden Proctor. I think they've been more linked to Caden Proctor. However, I think them realizing now that, hey, Monroe Freeling is there. This guy is a lot more like raw of a product. Like you've seen Caden Proctor, I believe, at his, like, I shouldn't say at his apex, but his apex of what he's played at. And I think there's, I don't want to say there's not character concerns. I think when you look at the tape, it's like, holy cow, like this guy is a unit, and that feels like a Dan Campbell guy. But also like this Monroe Freeling, I mean, that is a big boy. This is your Taylor Decker replacement on tap right here. You get him right now. A 92% combine comp to Joe Thomas. They don't have, I guess, a what's it called? A testing comp for him out there. I mean, he's got a relative athletic score of 9.9, the highest of any offensive lineman in the draft. The guy's an absolute beast. I think you look at him versus Caden Proctor. I think with Monroe Freeling being there, I think you go with Monroe Freeling. I think that's who you go with instead of Caden Proctor, which Caden Proctor is going to go here in a few picks anyways. I think they go Monroe Freeling. They need a tackle more, and I think that that's going to be where they get him at. Next, I think I mean, again, we'll just call a spade a spade. We're not going to pull any punches here. Dylan Tiedemann to the Vikings. They get their Harrison Smith replacement. Is the Harrison Smith comp because he is a white safety? Probably. It probably is. But I mean, the comp is literally there. When you look at it, you're like, okay, the guy. I mean, he's rangy, can play the field, very versatile, one of the best athletes in the class, can play all over the field. Smart player. I think you go with Dylan Tiedemann at 18. That feels like one of the more seamless fits in the draft. Next, the Panthers are here picking. They need D-line help. They need offensive line help. I think, I mean, they also need wide receiver help. Tight end here. I think that would have made a lot of sense if you saw Kenyon Sadiq still here. But I think this is where teams go, okay, I would like to trade out of this first round. Some teams are going to start bailing. I think this is where some teams are going to start bailing. It may also be where we start bailing. But I think they go, I mean, realistically, 19, they need a tackle. You've got Caden Proctor here, but I feel like you go with like the more finished product probably at tackle. And I think they go with Caleb Lomu. Here at tackle. Next, you got the Browns. I think they are running to the podium with the utmost giddy excitement. And they go ahead and they end up taking Caden Proctor. One player I did not pick for what's it called? Actually, I want to go undo this. I want to go undo this pick. Undo. I'm undoing the pick. I know they can't do it live. But I think that the Panthers are going to take, I don't know why, it just completely slipped my mind. I think they take EMW. I think he's worthy of that kind of pick. I mean, you look at the success that the Seahawks had with Nicky Manwari. I think they'd love that. Now, this is where I think the Steelers are just going to be the biggest losers of the night. Now, they're not going to be opposed to having this happen. Because you've got the way that this board fell for the Browns, you already got yourself Spencer Fano, so you already have your offensive lineman that you're confident can play all over the field. But you can go ahead and shore that up. You need all the offensive line help you can get and go ahead and take yourself a Caden Proctor. You also do need yourself a wide receiver. You need yourself a playmaker. And me personally, what I think they need, they already have Jerry Jeudy on the outside. I think this is where it comes down to Casey Concepcion or Denzel Boston. I think one of these guys goes in the high 20s, and I think it surprises some people, but I think they go there. Now, I mean, they've kind of been mocked around this range, but I think this is where they. And I think at that point, I think you're down to who do you want more? Do you want your bigger, rangy wide receiver, or do you want your kind of do it all receiver out there? I feel like they've worked in Isaiah Bond to the offense. Is it really going to be sustainable with Stefanski gone? I don't know. I think Denzel Boston is going to be the better pick for the Cleveland Browns. Then this is where the Steelers are happy. They've kind of got their pick. They can go really a tackle and Caleb Lomu. I don't think they're going to do that. I think what they're going to do is they're going to take the sheer size. This just feels like a Pittsburgh player, although it kind of feels like a Lions player with Caden Proctor. I feel like they're going to go ahead and take Caden Proctor, offensive tackle out of Alabama. I think he kicks into guard seamlessly, and there's no worries about him. Next, you got the Chargers. I think Jim Harbaugh is just gritting his teeth, so angry. So angry that Caden Proctor is now gone, because that literally just feels like his type of player. Now you got, and also, like I said, I mean, you got Caleb Lomu here. I feel like, I mean, this is a guard, one of the best offensive or best tackle in the draft, one of the best tackles in the draft. But you need defensive tackle help. You need D-line help. I think this is where, and again, it may be a little bit of a fall for where he's expected to go. I think this is where we see the pick for Keldrick Falk. Now, I can 100% see them taking Messidor, but I think this spot right here, the Eagles, I think this is where Messidor falls. Yes, the Chargers could take corner. I think if they go corner, though, they're going to go with like an Avion Terrell, Colton Hood. I think that kind of a player. I think they would maybe feel like it's too far up of a reach to go with CJ Allen, probably the best linebacker in the class. That's just my personal opinion, I guess. But right here at 23, I think that the Eagles stick and pick, assuming they don't move up, and they go ahead and they take Akeem Messidor. Which honestly, they could also go ahead and take Loam. I think either one of these is going to be a good pick for them. I think they need edge help more, me personally. But, I mean, you could maybe even see a trade down scenario if somebody's that interested in Messidor, because the next few teams, they need edge help bad. But I'm going to go ahead, actually, and mock Caleb Alomu to the Eagles. Next, the Cowboys, they ended up getting, in the trade earlier, they went up, they got Caleb Downs. So you already got your safety. Do you take the risk on Jermon McCoy? I feel like if there's ever a team that would just say, you know what, we're fine with it, we'll take the risk on it, it might just be the Cowboys. Now, they just need a lot of help on defense, though, and I feel like the more polished product, I mean, you've seen kind of the best of him, is going to be Akeem Messidor, but I think Jerry at that value for Jermon McCoy, I don't think he's going to slip anymore. A lot of people say he might slip into the second round. I don't see it. I don't see Jerry passing up. I think Jermon McCoy goes 24 to the Dallas Cowboys. Then next, you've got kind of your pick of the litter here. I think the Bears more so need like interior defensive line help. Again, linebacker for the Cowboys, it makes sense, but I just don't think they can justify drafting CJ Allen at 23 or at 24. But they need that interior defensive line help. I think they would go with Caden McDonald over Peter Woods, in my opinion. So I'm going to go ahead and take Caden McDonald. Next, I think the Bills are happy with the way that this board landed because, I mean, they need a receiver. There's Casey Concepcion there, but also you have Akeem Messidor there, and you need edge help. I mean, wow, Bo Nix had all the time in the world back there. Of course, they have a good offensive line, but still. But I think from what happened in that AFC Championship game, they probably feel like they can't add enough weapons to this offense. And then also it helps you in the return game. But again, this is kind of like more of like your slot archetype receiver. You have DJ Moore. You have you have DJ Moore. You have Khalil Shakir. I feel like their preference would be Denzel Boston falls this far. But I had him getting taken at 20 by the by the Browns. So I think in this scenario they would run up to the podium and take Akeem Mesidor, edge defender out of Miami. Then next you've got the 49ers, the worst team in the league. They need tackle help bad. I think they 100% see a world where they justify themselves taking Blake Miller, and I wouldn't be mad at them for it at all. I think they take Blake Miller out of Clemson, one of the best offensive linemen in the class, just happens to be this low of a rating for whatever. Next, the Texans, they need help all along their O-line. They need interior D-line help, though. Even though that front four was amazing, you still need interior D-line help to stop that run. Stop the run a little bit better. I think they could have very well been in the Super Bowl. Don't think it would have ended well for them, but they could have been there. Don't really need DB help. I think where they go here, I think this is the spot for Peter Woods. I think Peter Woods goes 28 to the Houston Texans. Then you've got the Chiefs, who traded all the way up at the beginning of our draft for David Bailey. I think really what they're worried about is they've already got edge covered, seemingly anyways. They could use another edge, but Casey Concepcion is sitting here on the board. Do it all wide receiver. Again, could they go ahead and wait? I think they could. And realistically, I love this spot for Colton Hood. I think it would work out the best for the Chiefs if they took Colton Hood here. So I'm going to go ahead and take Colton Hood, corner out of Tennessee. The Miami Dolphins probably ecstatic that he somehow fell this far. But Casey Concepcion at 30 to the Miami Dolphins. I think they run that pick up there as quick as they can. Pat's probably not in love with how this board ended up falling. Again, I just don't think that they're obviously not going to be too thrilled about it, because there's no wide receiver that's really like jumps out at you. There's no edge defender that's there. CJ Allen is there, but I think with what I'm going to have them do, they could still get to CJ Allen, and I think that is going to be a trade, and I'm going to have them trade with the Arizona Cardinals. I think it's time for the Cardinals to go ahead and do it. Right? The Cardinals are going to do it. The Cardinals are going to do it, bro. The Cardinals are going to do it. They're going to get 31 for 34, and then I don't really think they're going to need more. I don't really think they're going to need a crazy amount more. But I think they'll just throw in, maybe a seventh this year. I think they'll accept. So we'll have them go ahead and accept that. And then, with the 31st pick in the NFL draft, I think the Arizona Cardinals select Ty Simpson, quarterback out of Alabama. I think their biggest worry is that for whatever reason, the Giants just get froggy and decide to leap at Ty Simpson. And then I think the Seahawks, I think they finish out their draft. They could use some extra corners. It's never going to hurt them to have some more corners. I think really what they're looking at right now is Chris Johnson versus Avion Terrell, but then also knowing, hey, we can take Zion Young and feel comfortable with it. Very good athlete. Very, very, very good athlete. Very explosive. Very, very, very explosive. But again, do you feel comfortable with drafting a player whose upside really is like Leatu Latu? Nope, no hate or shade to Leatu Latu. Very good pass rusher, but is that really the case? Do you take a polished product in TJ Parker, who's just had big game experience? That could 100% be the route that they end up going. For me though, I think they're going to take another running back. I think they're going to try to stick to their identity of running that ball, and it may be a little bit early. I think surprise pick in the draft is they go Jadarian Price. Then next we've got the Jets back up again. You traded away Sauce Gardner, but you got your edge in the draft. You went ahead and you picked Arvell Reese. That's your edge for the future, you believe. You got Omar Cooper Jr. You're not going to get a quarterback here, but I think this is where they would go CJ Allen. I think they'd feel very comfortable with CJ Allen right here. As well as you do need O-line help. The O-line is not the worst that there is in the league. But then also I think that really you're between like CJ Allen or maybe going with a DB. I think Avion Terrell's value is just there. I think you take Avion Terrell or Chris Johnson, whichever prospect you prefer. We'll go Avion Terrell. And then for the Patriots to round out every single team getting a pick, we're going to go with CJ Allen. All right. That's it. All right. Cool. All right. And then I know that you said you wanted me to look at your team. So let me go ahead and look at Complexity's team. And then we're going to go ahead and call it. Going to go ahead and call it after. Messages. Rams are bad. Here we go. Oh my gosh, I can't look at it on the computer for whatever reason. So my apologies for that. My apologies for that. Go live for draft? No. I'm about to go out with the fam to get some Buffalo Wild Wings. Okay, let me look at your team real quick, Complexity. Okay. Okay, kicker, punter, good. Oh, you got a 98 overall team. What are you asking me for help with your team for? Or you just wanted to send me your team? I think really the position that I see immediately that I would upgrade Complexity would be that quarterback. Compoli. Sorry, I keep calling you Complexity. My bad. I saw the X and it messed up. No, after when the draft starts. No, like I said, I'm still gonna be out with family probably, and then I'm gonna be hanging out with the fiance and the kiddos. That and then right guard. I don't think that right guard has secure protector. I'm pretty sure he doesn't. So quarterback, I would sell Jackson Dart if you can. I mean, your probably best cheap option. Probably Josh Allen is cheap-ish anyways. Is that gold plated Kyle Pitts or is that just a regular one? I was gonna say if it's gold plated, maybe sell him. Or you could sell, I think you could justify selling T. Higgins and just getting as many coins as you can and then dumping that into a quarterback because I don't think you really need 4 wide receivers unless you're running like an empty set or something like that. On defense, I mean, Seahawks, yeah, I mean, I'm cool with this. I'm cool with this team on defense. I don't really think you could upgrade much. The only thing that me personally, I just prefer a taller DB than Earl Thomas, but you might play, I see Malik Hooker in the lineup, so you might play him more. But that would really be it. That would really be it. Complete. All right, boys. I'm out. Appreciate y'all for tuning in.